Waiting for PSA collector. Uh-oh. Let's go live.
Okay.
Going live. You're live. Good morning, everybody. Sith Lordly. Good morning.
Good morning.
Miss PSA collector says good morning. I got the mic situated in front of me. I noticed that the volume has been pretty low. So, and I do all the talking. Maybe we can get her set up with her own mic eventually. I'm off camera. So today we're going to be breaking 1999 Topps Finest Baseball Series 2. Another box of Topps Chrome. Looking for chasing those hits. We haven't found any big ones yet. We got some Griffies, some base A-Rods, grading candidates, but nothing really crazy.
Knock your socks off.
Yeah, we're looking for the Allegiance refractors, and then for the finest, we're looking for the die cut gold, Griffey. I think there's two Griffies we can pull out of here, refractors. Derek Jeter on the Series 2, the Milestones refractors, Future Finest refractors, all kinds of juicy refractors in this one that we're looking for. So very pumped. We're going to start off with the Chrome, like always. It's box number 5. So if you guys bought in box number 5, your name should be on this list. Peter Lombardo, all these, big supporters. If you guys are on this list, you're a huge PSA collector supporter, and that's one of the biggest reasons guys are buying in on these breaks, essentially, is they're helping support the channel. And if you pull something good, that's a bonus, I think. So big shout out to all these guys, huge support. And Brian Fitzgerald, he's a big supporter. Adam Johnson, I thought that was my cousin up in Ohio, because I have a cousin named Adam Johnson. He's new. Robert Gideon has been in a couple. Juan Valencia, big supporter. Chad Bayer's new to the breaks. Troy Fox, Hector Ortiz, Raymond Littlefield, huge supporter. And Mr. Peter Lombardo. Thank you guys. Big shout out to all you guys for supporting the channel. Hope we get some good stuff for you today in the Topps Chrome box. I'm going to go ahead and roll the dice. Actually, let's do a better roll. 1. So one time. Right on the finger. Let's go ahead and randomize it. Oh, what? Man, I think I need to do a computer update because Google has been acting.
You're getting that message a lot.
Okay. Oh, here they are in random order. So this is one time. Okay, so Chad Bayer starting off and Chad Bayer finishing the break. Good morning, Brian Fitz. Good. Man, Christopher Wally, everybody's in the Sith Lordly, Joel Kaplan, a lot of repeat guys. Let's see, Brian Fitz, since you're in here a lot, I'm going to make you a moderator. We need moderators. Sith Lordly, you're going to be a moderator. I know you guys are in here, big supporters. Joel Kaplan, you're going to be a moderator. Sammy Watkins, you're going to be a moderator. Just keep the guys who are trying to be spammy out of here, and the guys who are trying to be like weird, keep them out of here for me, okay? So I appreciate that. You guys put them in timeout or kick them out or do whatever you want. So Chad Bayer, number 1.
There you go.
Starting off the break, had another rough night last night. I seem to be doing worse with the hiccups during the night than she does. So I'm glad she's the one opening the packs because I'm a mess.
Brent Main.
When I sleep deprivation.
David Justice. Armando Benitez.
Pack number 1 for Chad Bayer. And Craig Biggio refractor. Not
Craig
bad.
Biggio, yeah, refractor.
All Tops. I think that's the first refractor we pulled of those. So go ahead and give me that pack. I'm going to give away 4 autographs today. 4 autograph packs. So 2 per box. Feeling generous. We'll do that at the end of the box. So I'm going to say collect 90s baseball. That should be a good sticker auto. 1 of 1. You know what? I always find it hard to figure out where to put these stickers. I don't want to cover up the player. I also don't want to cover up like the series or the price. So I just move it around, I guess, because you have to cover up something. So we'll do, that's one of the autos. Very cool, very cool. Pack number 2, Jet Bear.
All right, a draft picks. A prospects.
Prospects.
Nobody big on there, I don't think. Jorge Posada.
George Posada. Jorge.
It looks like, oh, or maybe it's George, sorry. And Nefi Perez.
Okay. I think this 2000 Top Chrome Series 1 box has been the toughest of all the boxes we've opened. Very good condition. I mean, you can't argue with the condition. It's just the hard to pull fire. Two autos, that 2 for Chad Bear. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. Yep.
Roger Cedino.
Jerry, I'm not weird.
Dave Nilsson.
How's the kiddo? He's doing a lot better. He actually slept until 6:30 last night, but he coughs occasionally, which wakes me up.
It doesn't wake me up, so that's why I... Scott Williamson. And Paul O'Neill.
Paul O'Neill. No. Lieutenant Dan says, so if we talk sports and ask sports-related questions, this means we are spammers? No, that does not mean you're spammers. A spammer is somebody who's essentially coming to the conversation and has with their own agenda. They're trying to promote something, which is fine. You guys can promote your own sports channel. Just don't spam and be like, obnoxious or talk about off-the-wall subjects. Random stuff about, especially if it's regarding me and Stephanie's like personal life. Like there was a guy in the chat yesterday, he was making some weird statements about me wanting to go to Fuddruckers. And I was like, what are you talking about, dude? That doesn't...
I think, just or trying to get attention or something.
Yeah, just trying to get attention. I'm like, we don't need that.
Jay Buhner. Carl Pavano.
So number 3, Brian Fitz.
Chad Oji.
20, did he? No.
And a draft picks.
Draft picks. For Peter Lombardo. I got my PSA order coming back. Bill Betts in the house. Good morning, Bill. Paul O'Neill on Seifeld. Yeah, you'll know a spammer when you see it. Yeah, normally people are great. Like normally people just come in, hang out, and talk sports cards, and it's fine. Everything's a-okay. Every once in a while, you get that random off the wall person. Fuddruckers even exists anymore? I don't know.
Jay Bell.
That's a good question.
There used to be one here. I see a refractor in here.
Uh-oh, we got a refractor. Pack number 5, Adam Johnson.
Sterling Hitchcock.
So, yeah, I'm getting my PSA order back hopefully on Friday. I'm going to have to go pick it up.
Well, we're just going to skip to the refractor.
Andy Sheets,
Andy
refractor.
Sheets, refractor.
Nice and centered. Not the refractor we're looking for.
And a Fernando Tatis.
Yep,
Highlights.
Toddy Sr. But I did the math last night on what the cards are worth and the grades that they're in. $40,000, guys. I'm getting a 106 card return. Total value, $40,000. Like if I sold today with today's prices, which I'm not going to, I'm going to hold. It's mainly modern day basketball, which if you guys watch my channel, I'm all over the place when it comes to collecting and investing in sports cards. And like 8 months ago, I was really into modern basketball. So I bought a bunch of Luka, submitted them, and man, that is going to pay off tremendously. So stay posted for that return. And also, I'm building another return I'm going to make a video on what cards I'm submitting today.
Tim Raines.
So 5, Adam Johnson.
Bobby Higginson. We got a 20th Century Best, Tony Gwynn.
Tony Gwynn.
Yeah. Greg
Greg
Maddux.
Maddux, 90s pitcher.
All top.
The more I'm watching or researching 90s baseball, the more I'm realizing that Greg Maddux was like one of the pitchers of the 90s. No, they did not upcharge me either, which is insane because they should have. Some guys said that they randomly picked submissions to, I guess, look into upcharging. They don't do like every single order, which makes sense because there's so many. So that might be the case. They might just randomly pick and see.
Or they may be realizing that they're holding on to people's cards for so long that it's hard for them to tell you that.
Yeah, or it could have been the case where they're like, well, 8 months ago when he submitted these cards, the values weren't this high.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'll have to look into that more.
Joe Nathan.
And get like a consensus on what people say about their returns when they get them.
Here's an A-Rod base.
Nice A-Rod base.
Yeah, nice and centered.
Yep. Let me see that
Very
one.
nice. Well, let me get it. Let me split her here.
I would consider that a grading candidate. Drop. Yep, definitely needs touched up with the microfiber cloth. Beautiful centering though. Has some moisture on it. And the back is good too. Mm-hmm. You got nice Wade Boggs.
Wade Boggs. Good pack. And let's see what this allegiance is. Jim Tome.
Jim Thome, nice.
Thome.
Nice pack. That was a nice pack. Wade Boggs, Jim Thome, and A-Rod.
Yeah.
Elite 305. You appreciate all the videos on how to submit. Nice, man. Should get your first bulk 250 card order next week. Guys, that's one of the most exciting things when you're in the hobby is getting those PSA graded cards back. I swear, the first time I got my order back, I was addicted. Soccer cards. I'm not really sure if soccer cards are a good investment. From what I've seen, a lot of guys are into it. I'm not really into soccer cards. I don't really watch soccer. I never have. Same with hockey and NASCAR. So it's tough for me to say. I think anything that you like collecting.
Do you like watching?
And there's a huge audience for. I think that's a good investment, trading card wise.
All right, we got a draft picks, a Mike Williams.
Especially the Gem Mint 10 PSA graded Gem Mint 10 examples, because that makes it rare and collectible and valuable in those cases.
Bob Abreu.
Bobby Abreu.
And
7.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Jason Scott.
A 21st century Topps.
Senior, that's a base. Still a nice looking card.
Mm-hmm.
I would consider that a PSA candidate. Vladimir Guerrero, he's a senior, Hall of Fame.
Oh, Vladimir is a Hall of Famer?
Why are Mike Trout cards worth more than Griffey? Does that make any sense? That's a good question. People think that Mike Trout, his career is going to pan out to where he's the greatest modern day baseball player of all time, I think. However, that book, that novel, is still being written. People can debate all day on whether or not he's better than Griffey when his career's over with, Mike Trout. But I mean, that's a good question. Honestly, me personally, I would rather collect Griffey.
Shannon Stewart.
For what
for
the prices that are being paid for the Trouts, I would rather pay for the Griffey rookies.
Maglio Ordonez. Ooh, and a Derek Jeter Alliance.
Ooh, nice hit.
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong, guys. Mike Trout, I think, is a great investment because the market is hot on him. Is high on him. He just needs to continue writing that novel, that book, the GOAT, trying to compete for the GOAT book. If that makes any sense. I don't know. What. Sometimes I look at the market and the things just don't make sense. Griffey cards have been going up though. really think that people think that the 90s, if the 90s cards, if they were printed in the 90s, I think that they're junk. That's what they think. I used to think that the same way. However, the tables are turning, and PSA 10 1990 tops, Frank Thomas PSA 10 1990 tops, PSA 10, they have gone up in value. Same with the 87 tops. Barry Bonds, PSA 10s. All those Junk Wax era PSA 10 cards are going up in value, even though they were from the Junk Wax era and mass printed. Same with football as well, guys. The Junk Wax football product, PSA 10s are going up. Nice Kenny Lofton.
Yeah, I got a Kenny Lofton base, an Andy Sheets base.
As long as it's a PSA 10. Now, the PSA 9s, when there's like a population of like 9,000 PSA 9s and maybe 2,000 or 3,000 PSA 10s, I think there's long-term potential in the PSA 10s on the population report like that.
And Odalis Perez.
Now, with the overall population of a card, I don't know. That's where I kind of have trouble coming to a conclusion on that. If the overall population is like 60,000 cards submitted, with I don't know, roughly 5,000 PSA 10s, and maybe like 20,000 PSA 9, something like that. Honestly, I would look for other options before, investing in that card. I would look for the other options. The cards with the much lower pop reports. Like the Topps Traded Tiffany, Topps Tiffany. Fleer Glossy even. Score Glossy. Junk Wax era products, but not Junk Wax era products. From the era. Anyway. Or OPG, guys. OPG was would have been a huge set to be investing in a couple months ago, a year ago. PSA graded, PSA 10 OPG baseball cards.
Ray Ordonez, Ken Caminiti,
Adam Johnson. Early 80s OPG. Even OPG hockey, I think.
Reggie Jefferson, and a Cal Ripken Jr. base.
Oh, nice Cal Ripken, man. I just picked up a Cal Ripken Jr. Legacy Collection.
It's got good centering.
1997, I think. Row 2. Serial numbered out of 100. PSA 8, $109. Steal. That was a dang steal. Peter Lombardo. First pack for him. Oh, wait. Second pack. Okay, so I went on a tangent there. Mbappe, yeah, Messi and Mbappe. Those are global names, but I don't really, collect them or really pay attention to them. But that doesn't mean they're not valuable. The world.
Nice Derek Jeter.
Oh, we got the first base Jeter. Mm-hmm. Nice. Well, I think that's the first one. That's definitely a grading candidate, guys. Those are the ones you want to submit to PSA. Pack Fresh Jeter, Pack Fresh Chrome.
Got pretty good centering.
I would say very good centering. Yep. Mm-hmm. Who's this? 12. Robert Gideon.
Edgardo Alfonso.
Bobby. We got a question about the breaks. Bobby Henderson. You're probably in the. We're gonna do a break on Friday as well. Mm-hmm. If you're not in on these two breaks, so yeah, I'll email you. I don't think I emailed you today. Sorry guys if I didn't email you, but I typically email you day of.
Tony Gwynn. And a Raul Mondesi Power Players. Is that a refractor?
Yep, Raul Mondesi refractor Power Plays plot players.
It's hard to tell in the colorful cards.
Gary Payton, yeah, I don't see why. I can see people. He was a '90s basketball player that had a lot of, I don't know, hype, I guess. But the thing I like about soccer cards is a lot of, like Luca. He's a huge fan of Messi, I think. Yeah, Messi. He's his favorite player. So if Luca got into soccer card collecting or investing, he would want to collect those cards. And other people like him, like big other athletes. I think Dirk Nowitzki and Steve Nash, they're big soccer players, fans. So, you know, I can see them being interested in soccer cards, which would make the market continue to, you know, blow up.
So it's Troy Glass. That's our prospects.
Yep. Lance Berkman.
And Bob Wickman.
Pack number 13.
Let's see what's on here.
Albert Bell.
Albert Bell, Power Players.
For Adam Johnson. Mm-hmm. Number 12. I got to give you Robert Gideon. Thirteen's Adam Johnson. Wow, we got 2 power players back to back. Mm-hmm. Yeah, soccer is a huge sport, global, the biggest sport worldwide. Oh, yeah. Jokic. His cards.
Carlos Delgado.
They should have taken off by now if they haven't already. Nikola Jokic. He's a big man for sure.
Pedro Martinez.
That is competing.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Another power players competing in the. I
can get these.
I don't know how I'm saying it. Try to say it.
And John Flaherty. Number 14. Number 15.
Troy Fox. Today's Wednesday.
Mm-hmm. Hump day.
Hump day 14. Troy Fox. Where you at, Troy? Fox.
Darren Fletcher. I think that was a big one.
Oh, the big. Yep, you're right.
Todd Zeal.
Another power player. Jeter. Wow, this is like a power player's hot box. Too bad it wasn't refractor, but I mean, I'll take that base. Mm-hmm. 15. Brian Fitzgerald. Nice Jeter, man. Base.
Let's see what else we got here.
I would put that in the grading candidate pile for sure.
And Dean Palmer.
But as far as the 90s basketball players, I like Gary Payton. As the market continues to grow on players like Jordan, Kobe, Shaq, Allen Iverson, Tim Duncan, Steve Nash, Dirk Nowitzki, his market is untapped. Jason Kidd, untapped. Gary, I feel like other players. Hakeem, he's not really a 90s. Oh, he's a 90s, but he's untapped, essentially. The 90s inserts. His rookie card, you know, it's the same thing as Jordan's rookie card. But I'm talking about the inserts.
Draft picks. Jeff Shaw.
But I think Gary Payton players, even Grant Hill. I think Grant Hill has
Terry Steinbach.
Room for improvement, essentially. You know, if that makes sense. What I'm trying to say is, could see an uptick in. Nice Hank Aaron.
Yeah, and a Hank Aaron.
Nice photo of him. I remember pulling those cards as a kid. Those and the other one. All kinds of players from the 90s. And where I'm coming from is so Snoop Dogg sold his car for $30,000 to buy a Kobe rookie. If he gets other, I got to get caught up. Rap I don't know what you can call Snoop Dogg anymore. He's not really a rapper. He's more like
other
artists, I guess. In the hobby, that one DJ, Steve Okoye, he does Pokemon. I don't think he does basketball, but you know what I mean. They're going to be looking for players like people that they watched in the 90s. And Gary Payton is definitely one of them, I think. Allen Iverson, too, is another guy that he's a ringless, GOAT, essentially.
Mm-hmm. Garrett Anderson.
Gary Payton, I don't know if, did he? Keep going, I'm sorry.
Ricky Henderson.
You guys got me want to do research right now in the middle of this.
Eddie Tabinski.
Okay, yeah, 2006 NBA champ. Gary Payton, Hall of Fame. So, yeah, guys like that. GP, the glove.
Jermaine Dye.
Point guard. Makes me think about Chris Paul. Like Chris Paul's stuff is vastly undervalued as well right now. Talking about basketball, guys. Yeah, I think Chris Paul's stuff is vastly, and Russell Westbrook. Those huge potential, I think. But those cards. I'm thinking long term for those guys. Long term, 5 years. But whenever I say that, it's always like a lot sooner than it. It always,
comes sooner than you think.
Always. 15. Brian Fitzgerald, he's got back to back.
All
Let's
right.
see.
We got a Wade Boggs common.
15, 16, and 17. Okay. All Brian Fitzgerald. Yep.
And a Matt Williams. Joe Girardi.
Me personally, I don't have all the money in the world, so I really got to find. Ooh, Lee Stevens refractor.
Yeah, Lee Stevens.
I thought it was McGuire. I got to be.
We aren't Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, we're not. I'm not Snoop Dogg, so I have to put my money where the best place possible, which is going to be the GOATs. The Jordan, Shaq, Kobe, AI. 18. Raymond Littlefield. And then maybe occasionally buying some of those players. Or like when it comes to baseball, I much prefer to invest in Littlefield. 90s players. 80s players. I wish I was buying the vintage stuff earlier but money was tight. A lot tighter back then. So.
Well, and you didn't have stuff to sell to buy.
Now I have that Luka return. I'm going to start buying up some vintage baseball. Even the prices, man, the Babe Ruth cards have like tripled in value. Which, I mean, it is what it is. But I asked myself, would I rather have a Babe Ruth Gaudy PSA 1 or a Luka courtside? It's a big PSA 10 because they're about the same. I could probably trade a PSA 10 Luka courtside for a 1933 Gaudy Babe Ruth PSA 2. We're on the same prices right now. Carlos Beltran.
We had a couple comments there.
Yeah,
and prospects and a draft picks.
But vintage baseball, man, I'm telling you what, that's a great investment. Football, I've been looking into as well. I just can't. It's hard to, because all the modern day players overshadow all the old school football players. Like Namath, Joe Namath, his rookie cards are cheap, I think, compared to what the modern day cards are selling for. PSA graded Namath. Walter Payton, 1976 rookie cards, PSA graded. That's probably going to be more competitive. You want to stick to the quarterbacks or running backs first, but then I'm sure the wide receivers out there are under. Jerry Rice is obviously the GOAT, but
Hideo Nomo, Tony Fernandez.
Vintage football, I think, is definitely untapped.
Ed Sprague. Let's see what's on the back here. Mike Caruso.
There's all kinds of stuff out there. I need to do a video already. Which is why this week is the last week we're going to break. I'm going to take a week off from breaking. I'm going to do videos, focus on videos, and then I'm going to get more boxes, upload them to the store, and I'm going to announce to you guys when I have new boxes uploaded. But I got to get back into making videos because I haven't made a video in like It's been a while. We just got so caught up in these breaks, having fun, and also sleep deprivation. So I'll be able to let you guys know more about my thought process on that. Those vintage stuff.
Okay, that was Chris Singleton, Mike Lansing.
Mike Piazza cards. That's an interesting question. I've looked into that.
And a Mark McGuire 20th Century Best.
Nice.
Good one. Let's see what we got stuck together here.
And
looks like a Roy
Halladay. Ivan Rodriguez. Who else? And then like Johnny Bench. I mean, are the catchers getting love in the hobby? Could that change over time? I think so. I think collectors are going to start diversifying their collection, like from pitchers, hitters, catchers, outfield men. They're going to be like, oh, greatest outfielder of all time, greatest catcher of all time, or top 3 greatest catchers of all time, third baseman, second baseman, first baseman, pitchers. And then they're going to even go from era. So best 90s pitcher, best pitcher from the 90s, best pitcher from the 80s. They're going to start collecting those types that way instead of the best, like the greatest of all time. Like there's collectors out there who all they want to collect are Jordans. All they want to collect are LeBrons. And I think, that's boring. I like to have a diversified collection to where I can pay homage and respect to the GOATs.
Roberto Alomar.
And in my opinion, there's not just one GOAT. There's multiple different GOATs in each sport during each generation. And I think got a bunch of commons, and then a Wade Boggs.
Yep. Wade Boggs, 20th Century Best.
Yep. And most guys, they're not really focused on the investing aspect. They're more collecting, which is what I do. I more collect, but I collect to invest, if that makes sense. Like I want to collect the best of the best because I'm a competitive person, and I like the guys who are competitors. I'm attracted,
But you buy stuff more to hold on to it, and
yeah. I don't buy to flip. To me, that's just too much work. I would much rather just buy and hold. Yeah. And that way, I collect what I want to collect, and
you have our kids in mind a lot when you buy stuff.
When I buy a card, I'm like, that one's going to Emmett, or that one's going to Emery. You know what I mean? Pokemon cards too. Like I'll buy the Pokemon. I'm like hoping when they grow up, they're in the Pokemon, and I'm like, oh, they're gonna be so excited when they see that I have this Charizard and stuff. But
Robin Ventura, Henry Rodriguez, Eric Young,
Chad Baer.
And
Chad Baer. He's a big Paul Zakapetsinci.
Todd Jones.
Where you at, Paul? I don't know if we made one for him. There he is. He got number 22. Yep. Last pack for Brian Fitz. Did he get anything notable? Nope. Robin Ventura, base.
24. Last pack of the box. Maybe it'll bring some heat for us.
Chad Baer, last pack mojo. This box wasn't terrible.
We got that Jeter.
We got a Jeter base.
We got
Jeter insert.
Alex Rodriguez.
The A-Rod base. Yeah, this is the best box we opened so far.
All right, Javi Lopez.
Javi Lopez.
Javi.
Yep.
Mr. Lopez.
Mr. Lopez.
John Jaha.
Yeah, got me looking into Gary Payton.
Brooke Fortis.
Aloha.
And Debbie Cruz.
Bob Gibson.
Debbie Cruz.
Joe Namath is probably over 100,000. Oh, PSA 10, Joe Namath. Yeah, man. Vintage card collectors with the money to buy the vintage, they're a totally different breed than us. Like, when you got that kind of money, they're looking for like players like Namath that nobody's really, people are so obsessed with Brady and Joe Burrows. But the guys with the investors, they're looking for the Namath, the guys who essentially paved the way for Brady and Burrows and
old school.
Yeah, the vintage stuff that's I don't know how to put it. They're not like antiques, but high grades, even low grades, even authenticated, I think are going to be just continue to go up. 24, Chad Baird. Did you give me that pack? Mm-hmm. Yep, I put it in Paul's pack. That's what happens when I get to talking. Chad Baird. Almost gypped you out of a pack. All right, guys, there we go. That's 2 packs. Let's go ahead and roll the dice for the 6.
6 of them.
For the autographs, I bet Chad Baird's going to get one. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. Christopher Wally and Troy Fox. I'm gonna go ahead and throw in a bunch, some more autograph packs for those guys in here that didn't get one. I think Brian Fitch. I'm gonna give you one. So Christopher Wally and Troy Fox. All right, let's go ahead. Let me see real quick. You read the comments? Read the comments. We got anything going on in the comments? There's Wally. And then Troy Fox. He got 1 pack. Wow, he lucked out on that. And off to the box number 2 for Finest. I'm pumped to open up this Finest. 1999 Finest. We got Juan Valencia. Carrie Ashley's in on this one. Mm-hmm. Let's go. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to randomize. Go back to the home page. Here we go. Oh. All right. So we got Juan Valencia, Troy Fox, Hector Ortiz, David Grindstaff, Peter Lombardo, Kevin Valenzuela, Robert Henderson, Chris McCraw, Chad Bayer, and then this one, Michael Hamilton, Paul again, Sean Saran, Raymond Littlefield, and Carrie Ashley. Let's roll the dice. Let's say 1 time again. Randomize it 1 time. Here we go. Robert Henderson starting off the break, and Chad Bayer ending it again.
Oh yeah, these have a lot of cards.
The holiday rookies in 98.
6 cards per pack. So they're thicker. Still 24 packs though.
Oh, jeez. I thought we did the same thing as we did with the basketball. I was like,
no, it's still 24 packs.
Okay.
They're just getting 6 cards per pack.
So we got some autographs to give away in this one as well. So that's, yeah, good job. We're looking for the gold die cuts. We're looking for all kinds of serial numbered refractors. Collect to invest. Let's go on the top Finest pack.
All right. Oh, we're starting out with a Sosa.
Sammy Sosa, very nice. Looks like we have a die cut.
Start. Yep. Let's see. Tom Goodwin.
Refractor. Ooh, gold refractor.
Yeah.
Pack number 1. Let me see here for a second.
Out with some fire here.
Hold on. Those. Who is it? Tom Goodwin. Let's see. Man, look at all these odds, guys. You got a bunch of random odds in here. I'm going to have to look through real quick.
We got a checklist.
Gold refractor. Sequentially numbered die cut gold refractor. Is that numbered? Yep. Wow, out of 100. Dang, nice hit from the first pack. Mm-hmm. I thought those were rare. So, I mean, not the player we want. The peeling, obviously, it's bubbling at the top. You're going to want to peel that off, but, you know. Mm-hmm. Wow, that's a nice hit. Tough. Gold refractor out of 100. I follow up on right behind the Sosa. All right.
It's a good start.
Let's see here. Those are 1 in 56 packs? 57 packs. Not bad.
Jose Cruz. Jason Schmidt. Arabu.
Common.
And Devin White.
Nice, nice, guys. No oxidation, greening, hulking on these.
Yeah, these look good.
Looking good. Looking great.
They're nice and thick, and they're not sticking together, so that's
Gold.
always good.
Yep. Gold. First pack mojo. That's what the autograph looks like. Gold pack.
Cool pack.
That's like gold pack mojo. First pack mojo for Robert Henderson. Wow, that was a nice hit.
All right, so number 2.
That was his first pack he bought. I think that was his one and only pack.
Mm-hmm. I think so.
You get that one pack mojo. What we got next?
All right, we got
Garcia Parra. It's a base. Was that a refractor?
That's a Chipper Jones.
Double feature.
And
oh, okay. So
Andrew Jones.
So these are, they come with either a refractor on both, a refractor on none, or a refractor on one side and not the other. So this is a single-sided Chipper Jones refractor. I mean, very weird, but I think very cool. So this is a double feature. See how that one side's a refractor, one side's not. I think it's weird, but I think it's cool. Not numbered. It's cool if they're both refractors, but I also think it's cool if just one side's a refractor as well.
Yeah. Mike Lieberthal.
Oh, Lawrence Taylor, yep. Brian Fitzgerald. That's a great suggestion for investing. But football, vintage. The linebackers, I think,
Ventura.
Are
DeShields.
Like same thing with football as I was talking about baseball. People are going to want us to collect different positions. The GOATs. Lawrence Taylor, definitely up there. Number 2, Peter Lombardo. Got the Chipper refractor.
Mm-hmm. Number 3.
Walter Payton. Well, the same thing with Joe Namath. People don't, modern day collectors don't know Joe Namath. Kids don't know Joe Namath, but, you know, he's in the history books. Payton, Namath, those guys.
Freeman.
What?
What?
That's another refractor.
Yeah, this is another refractor.
It's serial numbered. Adrian Beltre? Let me see.
Adrian Beltre.
Out of 500. Nice. Nice. Features finest. Okay, so that's a serial numbered refractor.
Okay.
3 for Sean Saran.
Grissom. The last names are easier to read on this because it's got the text over it, the protector.
There's a blue.
Huntley. Do you want to look at that? Okay.
Nope, that's not a blue. That's a common. Andre Galagara, Marquise Grissom, and Hundley. So, man, these are nice looking cards. That's a serial number Futures Finest. I'm not sure if that's a colored one, blue one, but Adrian Beltre, not bad, not bad. There's a collector base for him. Mm-hmm. Number 3, Sean Saran.
Number 4.
Okay. Yeah, receivers. Jerry Rice.
All right, J.M. Gold. Ray Ordonez.
D-Hop, DeAndre Hopkins. I can see his stuff taking a...
Edgar Martinez.
I mean, Larry Fitzgerald is probably the best, the GOAT right now. Statistically, he doesn't...
Andy Benez.
Have any rings, but...
Albert Bell. And Steve Finley.
He's got the stats, which is kind of difficult to determine if his long-term potential. Troy Fox. But I would play it safe and buy the guys, buy the GOATs. That's where I went wrong. Early in my careers, I was essentially gambling. Like, oh, maybe this guy will do good this year. Maybe this guy's going to do good. When I could have been buying the vintage stuff, which I would have been like 5x my money by now, 10x on a lot of stuff. Yeah, 10x if I was buying basketball vintage.
Pragmatics. I put you another pack up there for your.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, a Frank Thomas.
Base.
Hank Aaron Award contenders.
Oh, nice. Check the back. That's a refractor, I think.
That's cool.
Not serial numbered, but let me see. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's definitely a refractor. You got to take the coating off to appreciate the shine. You take the coating off on this, and it's going to really pop. But nice Frank Thomas hit. Not serial numbered.
Checklist.
Got a nice Greg Maddux.
Adrian Beltre. Okay, we'll skip to that one. Ricky Henderson.
I cannot find Troy Fox to save my life.
You had him.
Well, here he is. He's an autograph winner.
Tomko. And Eric Davis.
ED. That was number 5. Mm-hmm. Chad Payer in this break. T.O. Yeah. He, not many fans when he was playing. He had a lot of arrogance. But just like A-Rod, guys. Alex Rodriguez, that doesn't mean I'm not going to... Now, T.O., I think there's better options to invest in, but like A-Rod, just because he was hated and despised doesn't mean, I don't know, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, his stuff's going to be cheap, I guess, you know.
Mark Grace.
It's going to, I think, continue to go up.
Mark Kotze.
20 years from now, you know, are people going to be like, oh, A-Rod was one of the greatest, and forget about all his...
They just have a bad attitude.
A-Rod was money hungry, and he had steroid issues, and yeah, he...
Richie Sexton.
He just wasn't the fan favorite. He had a lot of things going on.
Palmiro. Alomar. And
Canseco.
Jose Canseco.
But you look at his stats, A-Rod, and I think that he was a...
that redeems him.
I think so. A lot of guys disagree. But some guys do agree that he is a good buy now kind of guy.
Just because of his stats. Proved himself.
Yeah.
All right. Eric Valent.
No, these are not team bags. They are they're PSA graded bags.
Morandini. Edmonds.
People already forgot about A-Rod's
Leader.
scandals. Yeah.
David Cohn.
Sith Lord. Yeah, man, me too, man.
And Ron Gant.
A-Rod cards. I have like 3 of his SP rookies at PSA getting graded right now. I think I was paying like $40 to $50 a piece raw and ungraded for those things, which isn't cheap. Especially for being how condition sensitive they are. I'd be happy if they come back 8s. So David Grindstaff, number 7. Wait. Juan Valencia is number 7.
David was 6. There's
Okay.
6. Yep.
7.
7's
Yep.
Juan Valencia.
Okay.
Okay, 8 is going to Chris McCraw.
Chris McCraw.
Carlos Lee. Jose Gillian. Ooh, a Ken Griffey Jr.
Ooh, that's a nice Griffey base. Yeah. Yep. Beautiful. With the coating. I would leave the coating on. Grading candidate for sure. Let me go and slip that up. Okay. Beautiful Griffey. In the Mariners uniform. Look at that swing. His form. Beautiful form.
Jeff Kent. A Mike Cameron. And Roger Clemens.
Wow, nice pack with the Clemens, the base stuff.
All right, number 9 is for Kerry Ashley.
He said, Hector likes to be called Papo Ortiz, not Hector Ortiz. Papo. Pujols? Yeah, I think Pujols is definite pickup right now for me. I mean, I've been picking him up off and on.
Okay, our first one is Tony Gwynn. It's a cool Tony Gwynn card.
Yeah. What did I get? I have one up there actually. His stuff's only going to get more expensive. I can almost guarantee you that much.
Oh, look at this Frank Thomas.
Milestones refractor.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, 3,000, but still, I thought it was 300. Nice hit.
Yeah, that's it.
The big hurt with the coating on it. Wow. Now, guys, these aren't going to be like the most expensive cards, but PSA 10 pack fresh with the coating. That's what we're talking about. Okay. Nice. Milestones refractor. Big hurt. Beautiful hit. Who is this for? 9? Kerry Ashley. I would go ahead and leave the coating on. Ooh, it's tough. Tough call. Honestly. Ooh, you got another one?
Juan Gonzalez.
Hank Aaron refractor. Is that a refractor?
It does look like maybe.
No, that's the base.
Red, yeah.
That's just a base. But still, Juan Gonzalez. Maybe it is refractor. I can't tell. No, it's not.
Yeah, I don't think it is. It's just got that red.
You got the Frank Thomas Milestones refractor out of 3,000. We want those serial numbered cards. Refractors especially.
And there's a checklist. David Wells. A Ken Caminiti.
Yeah.
See if I can get these apart. And a Todd Helton.
Todd Helton.
That's a good pack.
Mm-hmm.
Very good pack.
Kerry Ashley. She got she or he. I'm not sure. Kerry
Ashley.
Kerry Ashley. Let's take a Ricky Bobby. There we go. First pack. Milestones refractor hit. Man, I like this box. This box is fun.
It's a good one.
We pulled a Griffey base. A die cut gold refractor. I mean, they're not as hard to pull as I thought they were, but.
And this guy Pudge Ivan Rodriguez.
Yep. I'm looking more into his stuff. I'm thinking, like I was talking about earlier.
Checklist. Urbina.
Position collectors out there.
McGriff. Pedro Martinez. And a Will Clark. Let's see what these two are. And a Jose Offerman.
Jose Offerman. All the packs are sold out for the Friday's break, guys, so if you made it, you made it. And like I said, next week
we'll put more up next week.
I'm going to be doing other things, videos and stuff, getting caught up. And then the following week we'll probably have more breaks. Which I think what we're going to do is we're going to devote an entire day to breaking. So Mondays, I think Mondays are going to be the break days.
We talked about Mondays, yeah.
We break like 4, 5, 6 boxes, whatever we sell. We'll break all in one day. So it'll be instead of 3 different days.
So anything that was sold the week before will be the following Monday.
Yeah, but
that's the plan.
That's what we're going to try to experiment with next.
Matt Belisle. So you'll put more boxes up next week for the following week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Jeff Shaw. Oh, and Sammy Sosa. Jeff Bagwell. A Miguel Tejada.
Something like that.
And Brian Hunter. Okay. Number 12.
Yeah, you gotta
be Hamilton.
You gotta be careful with recommending players, because it happens to me. Like somebody will recommend a player, and I'll be like, it'll click in my head, like, oh wow, why have I thought of that? And I go look into him, and I'm like, wow, he is super cheap right now. Flea market. You mentioned Pujols in the chat, and then the people he blew up. So yeah, I mean,
Mark McGuire.
You just got to be. The market goes up and down. Sometimes I'll exit on players if they're too high, and there's a nice bond. Oh, I thought it was a Bonds. Burns.
Ellis Burks.
I thought I'll come back and be like, well, maybe I'll go down.
Cliff Floyd.
And you got to get that barrier to entry as low as possible, and be patient.
Scott Erickson.
But sometimes, if you miss that entry point at like $100, you'll come back months later, and it could be at $300, and you're like, dang, I should have went in at $100. You know what I mean?
Brett Boone and Tom Goodwin.
Like a PSA 10. Well, I think the PSA 9 Pujols tops traded. I think they were one time at like $100 around there. I think I paid for the BGS 9 I got. I think it was like $100, which I don't know where they're at now. No 10s on the pop report with the coding for that Frank Thomas. Nice. Yeah. If you hit that 110.
George Lombard. Let's see what this is.
Kerry Ashley.
Oh, this is the Derek Jeter and Nomar Garciaparra.
It took me a couple years to pronounce Garciaparra.
Garciaparra.
Who's the refractor of?
Jeter.
Oh. That's Jeter.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Garciaparra, but still.
Oh, it is. Yeah, I can see it now.
Nice card.
It's got like gears on it. That's what I was looking at. Derek Jeter. It's got gears.
So if your card has a gear on it, that's a refractor, according to Stephanie. If it has a gear on it, it's a refractor. But nice card.
It threw me off, okay?
With the coating, tough. I can't really tell. It looks like it's peeling off a little bit. I don't know. But leave the coating on. Wait, yeah, it has coating on it. Wow, it only has coating on one side. You see that? Because it doesn't have it on that side.
Mm-hmm.
So it literally,
yeah, you're right.
It literally has coating on one side of the card.
Just the refractor
That's
side.
awesome. I would go ahead and peel it off and submit it. Because if you don't, it's probably going to be a 9. I would much rather have a 10 without coating on something like that.
Checklist.
12.
Ray Ordonez. Rafael Palmeiro.
What was I saying in the chat? Oh, Kerry Ashley said it's a he.
I thought it might be.
I thought it might be too.
Roberto Alomar.
Mike Hamilton.
Jose Canseco. You don't want to assume, though.
Hamilton. So we're 13? Okay.
Yes.
Very important not to put the wrong pack in the wrong
13
envelope. We haven't screwed it up yet. We almost did. Some guy emailed me last night saying that he bought 21, or who was it? I forget who it was. He said he bought the 23rd spot, but he got the 21 cards. And I was like, what? There's no way. So I went on a look, and I was like, no, dude, you had the 21 spot, not the 23 spot. He was like, oh, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. But I was sweating bullets. Frank Thomas.
Ooh, Frank Thomas. That's a cool card.
Yep. Nice base Frank with the coating on.
Here's a checklist. And Wade Boggs. This is a nice little pack.
Yeah, Les Alex. He talks a lot about pool holes.
Kurt Schilling. Mike Lansing.
Mr. Mia Hamm. Comic books, when speculators discuss who is next to appear in the movies, then everyone rushes to buy that character's first issue.
And another Ivan Rodriguez, and that was a nice. Greg Jeffries.
14, Hector Ortiz. Oh, Poppy Ortiz.
Poppy Ortiz.
I think that's what he said. Poppy or Popo? I think he meant Poppy. The whole collectible market, yeah. Game is crazy right now. GameStop and Bitcoin flush people with cash. They are buying everything up. GameStop and Bitcoin. I know Bitcoin just hit 50,000, which is insane. 50,000. I remember looking at Bitcoin when it was 11,000. I was like, ooh, 11,000, that's a bit too steep for me. Now it's at 50,000. And that was just a couple months ago.
That's crazy. All right, so number 15, Mo Vaughn. It's going to Chris McCraw. Jeff Kent.
We'll send these cards out probably tomorrow. We'll, after the stream, we package them all up, print all the labels, put them in a box, and then she drops them off after dropping the kids off from daycare. She goes to the post office.
Mark Kotze.
Which is a huge help because, you know, I'm telling you what, I would not be able to do this if it had not been for Mrs. PSA Collector. You guys, this is a lot of work.
Richie Sexton. Mike Cameron. And
another Roger Clemens.
We definitely got more fire in the beginning than middle here.
Yep. Mr. Chris McCraw, where you at? There he is.
16 is for Raymond Littlefield.
Let's see here.
All right. Ooh, a Barry Bonds. It's the first one in this pack.
Nice.
Or in this box.
That's a nice Barry Bonds. Gamers. I'm not sure that's a base card or what.
And a checklist. Carlos Delgado. Jose Valentin.
Papo, okay, Papo. Papo Ortiz.
Henry Rodriguez.
Yeah, she definitely deserves a spa day.
Edgar Renteria.
I'm not going to tell her that, though. Make her think that...
I won't turn that down. And
Paul Canerco?
Something like that.
16, Littlefield.
There we go. Number 17.
Juan Valencia. I'm going to start looking at locally for shows to go to, because evidently they're having them right now, and I didn't think they were, but they are. So I'm going to start trying to find some local ones. I think maybe Chattanooga, Nashville, Atlanta even.
Yeah, I was thinking Atlanta.
And maybe I'll definitely make a announcement if I decide to go. Maybe we can meet some people in person.
Fernando.
Meet you guys in person if you want.
Checklist.
But living in Tennessee, I have all kinds of options. I got like the North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida. Florida's kind of far, but Atlanta's close. The Carolinas are close.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Nice, another kid. Base.
Mm-hmm.
Kentucky, even Ohio.
Pedro Martinez. Yeah, we're kind of central to.
We're central to a lot of all those big cities or bigger cities.
Will Clark.
So if you guys know of any in those areas, let me know. Pokemon box breaks, yeah.
And Jose Offerman.
Everybody's doing those. Everybody's doing those, and the product is so expensive. But I've been looking. And I was like, well, how many people on my channel are going to want to buy into Pokemon breaks, especially considering the price, you know?
Number 18.
I think Pokerev and Leonhardt, they're like dominating with the all kinds of Pokemon channels out there opening product. They spend like $30,000 on a box. I'm like, wow. Ooh. I don't have that kind of money to put down.
My gosh.
I mean, maybe new stuff. Maybe I can see us doing newer things.
Jason Tyler or Tyner, sorry.
Hector says thank you for his pack. You're welcome, Hector. Papo Ortiz.
Ryan Klesko.
Joel Kaplan said Florida gets best card shows. Yeah, I'll have to look into. I mean, that could be a good vacation place to go.
And just make a vacation out of it. Mondesi. Always down to go to Florida. Williams.
Yep, especially right now.
Johnson. Charles Johnson. And David Ortiz.
David Ortiz. Where are we? 18.
That was for Raymond Littlefield.
Yep.
There's 19. Going to Peter Lombardo.
I just had his envelope. Littlefield and Lombardo. There we go. Littlefield, 18. Wow, we're getting down to the nitty gritty.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, Jim Tomei.
Tomey? Yep.
Tomey. Jeff McGriff, refractor. See, I could tell that one.
Fred McGriff.
Oh, Fred McGriff.
Yep, Fred McGriff, refractor. Nice. We haven't pulled many of those. The base refractors.
Letters go right over.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to. Scott Erickson.
It's a decent looking refractor though. I'll leave the coating on if you're gonna submit it. Try it out. Hopefully get a 10. With coating.
Urbina. Another Fred McGriff.
Wow, Fred McGriff.
Hot pack there. And Brett Boone.
Action came down. Yeah, Stephanie's on it. She actually caught it before I did this time. For Peter Lombardo.
19. There's 20.
You can grade them with the coating on. I've sent them in with coating, and I've sent them in without coating. I mean, it's always going to be a question on whether you should or not. But PSA will grade the coating. Ooh, what do we got in the back?
Whoa, home run.
Nice.
Aaron and McGuire. Wow.
Looks like a gold, not non-refractor, but we'll see what it is. Number 20, Chad Bayer.
Let's see here. So there's the Hank Aaron and
wow,
McGuire
that is a sick card with Aaron and McGuire. Really cool. Let me see that. I'm gonna finger it. So
20. So it's going to Chad Bayer.
I'm not sure if this is a gold or what.
Yeah, that is a sick card.
So something like this, I would probably submit it with the coating because it's not peeling up on the corners and it's not bubbling. The surface is smooth. It's not scratched. And honestly, I think there's more collectability, and I think that's a consensus. Guys all would agree that with the coating in a PSA 10, it's going to make it more rare and collectible. For some reason, it's still panning out. Like the market on these with coating, without coating, it's still panning out. But honestly, one guy said it's like having a vintage car with the original paint. The coating is original paint. If you take it off, it's no longer original. So
yeah, it is in really good condition.
But with the refractors, when you take it off, it really allows that refractor to shine. So it's a tough call. But with this card, I can usually tell within a couple seconds of looking at it, submit it with the coating or take the coating off. And with this one, I'm going to go ahead and say submit it with the coating. Hank Aaron and Mark McGwire, beautiful card.
Yeah, what a card.
I'm not sure if it's an insert or what, if it's a gold. I know there's our gold parallels. I'll have to look more into that.
Here's a Wade Boggs refractor.
Nice Wade Boggs refractor.
Yeah.
Not numbered, just a base refractor, but still. So Chad Bayer, you got some heat so far.
Turned out to be a good pack. There's a checklist. Garrett Anderson.
That's your phone. Okay, good.
And
Corsair cards. I appreciate the feedback, man.
Jason Giambi.
Jason Giambi. Let's see. Where we at?
Justin Thompson. And Johnny Damon.
Johnny Damon. Jeff was way better.
So that's a good pack.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look up and see if that gold was an insert. Yeah, R.I.P. Hank Aaron. Man, I should have been buying this stuff. I knew it, but you can't buy it all.
You can't buy it all.
Ooh, Chad Bayer. I do have some vintage. I do have one vintage Hank Aaron. The very first year, the Topps made the All-Star cards, 1958. I was trying to complete the set. I got a Willie Mays, a Hank Aaron PSA 4, I think. I paid like $25 for it. It's right now they're probably around 100. So I'm super pumped I got those. And but you know, Hank Aaron has always, the vintage stuff has always been expensive. However, now it's even more expensive. I mean, you know, you can't I can't buy it all. 21.
Eric Chavez.
I wish I was buying vintage baseball.
Here's a Ken Griffey Jr.
Nice. Is that a refractor? No.
Hank Aaron Award contenders.
Nice looking Griffey with the coating. Yeah. Coating looks good. I would submit it with coating.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
It's 21. Valenzuela.
Cliff Floyd.
Cliff Floyd. Move on.
A Tom Goodwin. Is that a refractor? No.
Yeah, the coating, you can't stand the coating. I know, man. That's why I'm on the fence about it. But.
And Tony Womack. Looked like Eddie for
honestly, like if you look at the population reports, PSA has them categorized by refractor with coating, without coating. And if you look at the prices of the with coating, they tend to sell for more than the without coating. I'm not sure why, but that's just how it is. It's still in debate. It's still up in the air on whether you should leave the coating or take it off. Worst case scenario, you send it to PSA and with the coating, and it comes back a PSA 9. You know, crack the case, take the card out, take the coating off, resubmit, and it comes back a 10. I mean, that's an option I would consider.
Try it.
Best case scenario, you send it with the coating and it comes back a 10. Therefore, it's more rare than the one without the coating.
Kita.
22.
Checklist.
Chad Bayer.
Andrew Jones.
Man.
Eric Carros. Dean Palmer.
But PSA will grade the coating. Yeah, check the coating, make a judgment call. You share your videos with your guys. Appreciate it. Nice, man. Corsair cards.
Larry Walker. And Marty Cordova.
Hall of Fame. Yeah, submit.
That was 22. 23. Last 2 packs, guys.
22 for Chad Bayer. Last 2 packs. First box of the 99 Finest Baseball.
This is a good box. I like
Not a
this
bad box. It definitely did not disappoint. So we got, I don't know what it is. Is it a Juan Gonzalez?
Yeah, Juan Gonzalez.
23, David Grindstaff.
And here is another Barry Bonds milestone.
Ooh!
That's a refractor.
What's the serial number out of 3,000? I think they're different.
3,000.
Very nice.
261 out of 3,000.
Beautiful.
Nice.
With coating, it's peeling up a little bit on the bottom left. Or
Yeah.
So you might want to go ahead and just remove the coating. You can see it. You can see it clear as day. Yep. I would go ahead and remove it because I think PSA is going to consider that. I don't know. I don't think they're going to put that in a PSA 10 case if it's peeling up like that. But still, it's a nice Bonds Milestones refractor, serial number refractor.
Yeah, that was a good one. Okay, Jay Booner.
Buhner.
Is it Buhner?
You said Booner, I think.
No. I feel like I mixed.
It's okay. I say Booner all the time.
John Smoltz. Burks. Can't read the first name. And Petite. Sounds good.
How does it still get a 10 without the coating? Won't they be grading that? They'll be grading the surface instead of the coating. So you take the coating off, the surface is going to be flawless because.
Yeah. So if it's peeling up, you're better to take it off so that the surface is.
Yeah. When you take the coating off on these cards, I'm telling you guys, it shines like, and you hold it in the light, especially the 96, the bronze refractors. On certain cards, the coating kind of takes away the shine. On these, it does as well, especially on the red ones and the colored ones. So it's a matter of opinion on whether you like it with or without. But the refractors will definitely pop when you take the coating off.
Sean Burrows.
I'm gonna buy some, and I'm gonna do a video on this, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about.
Checklist.
So Grindstaff, you got a hit in there, I think.
Ramirez. Yeah, he got that refractor.
Oh yeah. Bonds refractor, nice.
Yep. Milestone.
Last pack mojo. Here we go, cirillo.
Jeff Cirillo. Travis Lee. Denny Neagle. And a Mariano Rivera.
Nice, not bad. Hall of Famer. Just submitted 2 Jeters with coatings. Interested to see what the grades get. Like I said, the hobby is still doing that. Submitting with coating on. It's not really it's been the thing to do. Typically people remove the coating. But let's go ahead and roll the dice. See who gets the autographs. Chad Bayer, man, he's got a big old box. You gonna roll the dice? I got the dice.
I'll roll it.
Let's see who gets these 2 beautiful one-of-one autograph packs. I might do more.
Nice.
We got 5 times. Golly.
I feel like 5. We get 5 a
1,
lot.
2, 3, 4. So number 1 and number 2. Chad Bayer and Kerry Ashley. Nice. Congrats, guys. I figured Chad Bayer would get one. He bought like almost the whole box.
He had a bunch, yeah.
But we're going to be doing more breaks, not next week, but the following week. Give everybody a week off, including ourselves. And I'll let you guys know via YouTube.
But we will have the 2 breaks on Friday.
Yes.
The football and another baseball.
Yep. And like I said, when we come back, we'll probably be doing an all-day stream, breaking, 4, 5, 6 boxes.
Make a day out of it.
Make a day out of it, get it done and over with. Guys come in the chat, they come and go. But yeah, guys, appreciate all the support, all the chat. Wait, is that your autograph PSA 10? Yeah, 2 autograph packs. we started doing that. It says, this one says, going on a refractor hunt with PSA Collector and signed M. Johnson, 1 of 1. Authentic signed pack. Do with it. We're like, you guys can do what you want with it. Ask, and you shall receive. Thanks for hanging out, guys.
We'll talk to you guys on Friday.
Talk to you guys on Friday. And y'all have a good rest of your day. God bless.